Africa Baroda Cricket Association. Beautiful facility here in being host to the second leg of the day. Are searching for them on their opening game to India and then runs against the West Indies. And here today is that it's been the template for more, which means that England then when Duke kicks. Take a look at the Dream 11 team now. Remember, joining in the commentary box, Ravi Bopar
could have been brought into the Ian Bell, his career 2000, be looking at to score. Other guys to pick up the boundary.
The radar. You miss.
Well, it swings back and it swings back in. He goes across, maybe to be playing those massive shots. Goes straight at the sub. First baller.
What?
By swinging it back into himself in. The deviation.
Pitch the bowler on the follow through. Pulled up.
You see Morgan get.
Look at the Dream 11 playing 11 coming in. It was effortless. I'd run away to the fence for Ipe.
Right half the bat. Just there you feel. Once it goes pop the other end.
Now remember, this is the difference of the India Masters.
Well, yeah, it does look the way it did.
Drags that one back on another wicket gone.
Doesn't quite get as high as Benny. Especially at left ball.
7 is best, 3 half century. Strike rate
is it's with any shot, it's not quite getting up as high as
Masters League short. And what turned out to 4 out of 6. So that's got to this match. Australia will have a game Masters. And then of course the last is and the other against the England Masters.
Sponge pace in this pitch. Morgan's catch right off the toe of the bat. Done. It's eliminating favour as a batsman.
Mustard. We're talking about it in the pre as well. End of the over, meanwhile, in this tournament, many big scorers. Won't carry on the first. Tim Ambrose, but he's lucky to get away
with the bat. But you don't want him to be your lead.
Point.
Top shot from
placed well for 4. Use the pace and also play.
Loves to cut. Loves a bit of wind. This surface. Trying to overhit the ball. You're just trying to.
Moves out. Callis has moved across.
Now.
Get under it. Pull that off. In fact, it's gone for
be lenient on you there, Hash. We're just carrying a little bit further.
That's the cleanly. And this is
ball after a drop. Quite got goes back now.
Beautifully placed. Bisects that gap.
It looks in good England days. The cut. Those are 2 shots that really.
A false stroke, but
then he's going to pick up a boundary.
The best thing for England is taking his time. Is batted for 20. It was a false.
Ambrose just drift on occasion.
That was a must have played fine, putting one of the deep square leg as well.
9 of the first 4 deliveries have turned into a 4. Has given them the
playing till.
Yep. Power play is done. 46. I have hoped for.
You see them now, people will look at his record and say, and they compare him 100 wickets, international wickets.
But high, and that's.
He was for Yakalis. Let's have another look.
And also, if you look at it, he was straight into the hands of this over after. It's always good to see Kit in.
You can see that how he.
First over went for 10 on the stumps to the right hand. As you can bowl on the stumps. I always feel length is key. Opportunity is going to drop just a single.
To just go for the shot mentioned, Ajay. It's making it harder.
Economy of just 6 possibly bowled.
At point Morgan's on.
Perhaps just a couple of coming off.
Aching tomorrow. But this line for the left-hander
as well, and that's going to run down to Ambrose. Just
that is 170 to bowl.
Yeah. He always comes outside the line of leg stump on the stumps.
Because he knows that he hasn't got much of the pace.
It's 2 down for 65. These 2, and with that, 33 for Morgan of 20 side, 28 of 20. Just a single.
Yes, you're right. Well, I'll invite him to step up.
Gap, he's going to pick up a boundary, taking the risk, and it's
shorter length, but
there'll be a couple of runs. Good fielding.
Because he's already had a direct hit. Hero Peterson is playing today. Yeah.
A good field. Again, with the arm, a quick
Thing would be, or might just help.
out of the locker, and it's going to be a. He just lost his foot. Serious. It's a partnership, Masters. That's just seen single recovery innings. Where can they?
Thanks, Ramin, and that's going to be quicker scorer in this part.
Yeah, look.
The right hand, left hand cause the bowler's got to adjust his. Makes no mistake there, and the has been dismissed.
I think he's bowled brilliantly, so much deserved. Well, it was the arm ball. Very much bouncing by Morgan, a well played 36.
73 runs for any career, but single though. It's 83 for 3.
The ball is relatively. The arm ball.
Morgan pin.
There it is. Look, seam up, bounce.
And they're not very tidy over just 3 runs. 74 or thereabouts. Anyway, for a single, but if you need 1 or 2 boundary hits every
And over, if not.
field, just keeping the batters down.
This ground, it's small, quickly.
Thing is, you've got to remember, it's a lot. And Tim Ambrose leaving away. Sweep, because I think it hit him on the full, put the scoring rate up again. They might just get over. Finally, they do get a single. Due or not as much line or on the rises.
Really coming on. It'll be right the crease. Back with the spinner.
As Tim Ambrose takes that. May not run away to the fence. Just seen a boundary being struck. Heading towards the back end of the. Chance of a run out of the non-strikers.
I mean, was shot. Only played as a batsman. Playing with the full face. Worry too much. Sometimes.
Adage, when in doubt. Did well. 50 for Tim Ambrose, an important 50 of just 40.
Deep. He'll cut it off here. 31 now. It's the time. Ambrose is well.
For England is that sixes and the boundary is pretty big to find a delivery to pick a bounce. But just getting ones into
14 runs. But the sickness here. Oh, right. Interior, he strikes here. Trying that cheeky shot.
hit it down. That he tried, but he took a late delivery. But I think Matt delivery out down for 103. Very important wicket. Darren Match couldn't get the ball. The rings. Sometimes
Bad line because batting lineup for England. Martin out for 10. And
times for him. And we keep saying that for 4.
still, I was having a look at him. They always say, whatever you do.
Aerial just dipping on him, but now the wicket goes there.
He was feeling the pressure and then taking the deep by Peterson. Fine innings from Ambrose coming to 105 for 5 England.
Oh, brilliant. Inside the boundary skirt after.
Playing with the turn on that occasion. Just then for a commitment, but of course. And that's.
Apart from Callis, everyone. An economy rate. And it comes from the back. He gets it. It was tough.
Pulling that pad line, makes him in sublime timing.
You know, if you ever so slightly, you're going to be 6. On. They're in the slot, and the result.
He's pulling the slot area for him. Just make a move.
I think it's a serve. It didn't work. He played. They needed. Yeah, better comes of a thick outside edge.
No, but then Veras is prevailing.
The biggest over so far. The big overs to finish things off.
Never saw a spell.
I can tell you
That's going to be a no ball as well. That's 3 as well.
and that was negative, but very lucky. One in terms of no ball swing. As hard as he. That's a better runs if they run well. The end, just sticking to us.
That's the reason thumbs up playing square the wicket as well. Good all-round cricket.
Look at options. Where can they find a boundary? Every ball if they for them. His head, but there are tight. And he was a bit too casual. He didn't. To come to the strikers and 737 for 6.
Well, I tell you, that's not
What's going to happen?
a strike there. Landing it up beautifully. Just in the bat.
Be a little bit of due because earlier though this one was big. Bowling that length wouldn't have
They've really come up a strike there. Excellent shot.
the whole bat. Doesn't 2 meter long. That to win. The next one, trick of sixes from Chris.
Shots might be.
Such a good Yorker. It's absolute maker. This innings should have gone as well. They're looking for 156.
Absolutely, and that's important. You know.
Crucial with the ball, an economy of 6, a little bit expensive.
So it's going to make a massive difference. Can they as well?
This could be a factor. That
About Chris Scofield.
Can't have a good day with the ball. You're obviously going to bowl spin it. I'm going to
Welcome back once again. We bring it to the South Africa Master. Teams have played 2 matches and lost. 158 will be opening the matches. Best of 104 now, which is going to be opening the batting. The South Africa Masters in the comment. Out. Bow that will be taken. We've seen that Davids has taken the review here.
Ball coming through, please. Pushing in line, impact the thing. Simon, well done.
The umpire upholding that decision.
easy to give. Once the bat goes umpire, 2 for 1.
Let's look at those numbers. 6 matches.
30. They're both openers in the game. It's not the type of shot you want to be taking, Vince. When you look to the surface, you don't want to be taking.
And played very cleverly for the master stroke 6.
But look at his balance. That's a good.
The batter above will also be a little circumspect.
South Africa obviously struggled against the 2 batters that got out to spread.
But Hashim Amla got it over mid-off.
There it is, Amla. This is what batting batters do.
An interesting field placement at the ring of 30 yards. The one standing there.
Encourage the batters to go more of a mid-team for 1.
Try and play too many shots to this side in this tournament. So
I think a lot relies on these South Africa into position.
ons for Hashim Amla. Not the most.
No, lucky to get away with.
Peterson in that lineup. There's John Dane Villas. You talked about how. And in the gap for
Classy shot from Amla. Just comes down at. He there is. He's
safe. Just about to hit it a little straight if given the chance.
Amla coming down the wicket again against the spin. You know that's.
South Africa Masters get 4. It's going to run away for 4, but there runs nonetheless.
No chance for Monty there. Looking up at the beat. Oh, good.
And that's going to be a long chase for Bell. Down towards deep backward score. Game. There's a boundary rider who'll have a lot of. He's been kept busy, hasn't he? 4-1.
plus maybe Hashim Amla was stroke. We saw him get out first at this stage of the. So he departs, and this is Jakal is gone for 8. It's third.
Good career for him. Over 3
Because actually and cash those 4 deliveries left.
was a thought process behind it. But maybe the ball just drifting toward the umpire.
Oh, they just pitched in line with leg, and very interesting that
Tipanasa doing the job.
because the ball was angled.
Director, we have a review for spin vision. Thank you. Close to coming through. Just waiting for ball. Pitching in line gets missing.
Just got saved because of the. And on this occasion, very good running.
To play Jonty better, he has to step. Sure about where your ball comes in. You probably get height was.
The stumps, he's bowled very.
But I think on more Hashim Amla, because if he gets Hashim.
And it's 50. It was an excellent hitting at the end. For a boundary, the class of Hashim Amla.
Meeker is just keeping.
And just look at that for a shot. Just opening it at the. But on this occasion, 7 of this can be a problem. They're going at run rate. Tucking it through the onside for 58. Panis timed beautifully. This is at the moment.
To take 2 runs from there, keep the scoreboard ticking, and a boundary.
Just slightly gap.
It's a rare bad ball. And also look at the time.
Try just pick up those ones and
3 runs required of 69 ball in the bag for some.
A T20 cricketer loses a wicket, then he shifts to the other. Hashim Amla to class 42 of 30 with ones and twos and the odd.
You can see the ball is coming nicely onto the way Owen Morgan got out. Easily negotiated by Hashim.
And they managed to get 10 of this over by both these players too. And with that, partnership of 30 of 20, just doing the job. An easy single. This getting over extra cover against. That's his strong air.
Tournament so far. He's tossed.
A bit of pressure for Darren.
Well, this is a good period for big runs and the wicket.
Easily get it as well. And also the judger of a 12 for his 12 of 12. Brilliant, brilliant use of the feet, just 37 delivery.
Hands and everything. Feel like
84 for 2.
53 not out.
Played well, and then finds the boundary.
3 over. Now that they don't, can at least get 3.
He's in his crease. He's got to pay the price for that. That's going to be
Picking up a boundary, every else is just not going to go their way.
very clever back to the area that he was targeting. The 100.
That's the difficult thing. A bit of bat on it, so going to run away for 4. Make sure he's being hit down.
End up mistiming your shot. And played fine enough.
Let's go down the leg side. It was well played for boundary, just when he needs it.
Breast. One bounce and overwards, but this.
Boundaries are only.
And one bounce and over that quickly.
Alvira Peterson step.
Again, doesn't really. That'll end the over.
68, he's already got a 70 as well. Just wonderful to watch.
He walks across, picks it up.
Field is around.
For him, not a 6 yet.
3 or 4 overs. It happens when you've got the senior partner and sure of hitting boundaries yourself. Take. Controlled by Amla.
On Hashim Amla, is it all that somebody in the middle overs had to he got from Peterson.
Also done really well. And after for C Tire, South Africa Masters, Summer England Masters 150 Tremlett got them to 1.
The best, not effective today.
It's been expensive. It's going to take some effort, and his commitment is,
you know, not for. They are the master. Look at that.
Taking any risk. They don't need to.
This, if they can finish this quickly.
Getting an inside edge on, had absolutely no chance. And again, the effort from Darren.
He's been kept busy. Is a lucky break.
The effort. 40 for 2. In partnership, these two get there.
Always hard, but a fantastic Amla. Just what they'll be definitely.
Another boundary.
Now they've got an eye for that. This last over, just 6.
9 runs in Masters League. On ball, still managed to get a single.
See what Amla does now. 70.
In this over if they can with the Hashim Amla.
Leave it to him.
Yeah, that was a good catch from Owen Morgan. Way back.
He plays when he got Yakalis out. He knew that he won the bag from Mika. Well played. South Africa is 151 for 3.
Joining Hashim Amla, 3,700 runs. Starts brilliantly. South Africa Masters. Brilliantly placed. Amla finishes on 8th game in the first edition.
Hashim Amla pleased South African women. And look at that. This win